We good? We good? Yeah, it's J-COOP at StraightOutTheDen.com, man. We live today from a different spot, man. We normally in the den, man. We made a little switch up for a second, you know, checking out a different venue, like the brick background and new backdrop, man. You know, just bringing y'all something different here. But, you know, there's a familiar face here with me, the homeboy Coop, man. What's going on? J-COOP, how you doing on the winning team?
What's going on, man? How you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I appreciate you. I guess you the first guest in the new spot. You know, it's only fitting. You know what I mean? Today is a special day. Couple of things happened. First off, you probably hear it playing in the background, but a new record dropped today. Same old day. You know what I mean? Same old day. Like, so kind of give us a little background in it, if you may. I mean, it's circulating the net right now. If y'all haven't heard it, go and check it out. But, you know, kind of give us some background on the record.
Well, the song is, it'll be featured on a EP we have titled Good Morning, Miss Badu. Okay. Which is, I guess you could say, a dedication to Erykah Badu. Every song on there is either Erykah Badu beat. Yeah. Or it's either the song that we have has an Erykah Badu sample in it. Gotcha. And this is the first single. It features myself. Also from the winning team, it features Truth and also features Div W. Div Dub from the West Coast, SoCal MC Div Dub. And some of you might be familiar with him, man. The record is crazy, man. And I'm not just plugging it just to plug it, but it's a great record. I did produce it. Don't tell nobody. I did produce it, man. But you know, honestly, it's a feel good record. I remember when you reached out about, you know, working on the project, and you gave me the idea. I think you played me a couple of records too from it, and it put me in that zone, man. And I found a couple of samples. I won't mention what samples we used on it, but you do hear Erykah Badu on there. That's the most important sample that we use. Yeah. But the record was just organic, man. It felt like, you know, I think you and Truth was in the session, and I think Truth was writing a verse or something like that. I was like, no, man, that's the hook or something like that. Like he kind of trying to keep rapping. I'm like, no, dude, that's the hook. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of pulled that out and did the hook, and everything else just kind of came together. You know, I love the record. I love what y'all are doing. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the winning team. I've been a fan for a while before I even knew that y'all were the winning team. I didn't even know that was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, and you've been on the podcast quite a few times, man. So, well, really, you know, the other times I was gone, remember? No, you can't. I had one with you and. Oh, you saying you just been on one? So this is your second time, then? Yeah, this is my second time. Okay, yeah, that's right. You were going on first. The first time y'all did the podcast, I wasn't around. Oh yeah. You were going out. So I mean, man, kind of give people your story, man, because I know we went over it briefly on the last podcast, but just to give people a reminder, like, who is J-COOP? J-COOP is an Atlanta native. Flavor of that of Pimps and Players. He's quoting his rhymes from the south side of Atlanta. Been rapping for a long time now. Yeah. Been doing, you know, I've been going hard with it. Had a lot of things going on back in 2010, 2011, but money wasn't right, so I had to pick up and go do some other things for a little while. But, you know, I'm back now, and I'm going full force with it. As far as my career goes and as far as the winning team goes, there's a lot of things in motion right now. A lot of good stuff in motion. So 2015 should be a good year. We released the collective album back in July. The Losers Win Again. You know, that's been doing pretty good, and from there we're just trying to take it up to another notch, and that's exactly what we're doing with this Good Morning project. Yeah, man. You know, talking about the Losers Win Again album. You know, it's a solid body of work, and it kind of continued when y'all came together and did the project. You know, you heard everybody talking about it, and you know, you had the release party not too far from here, actually. Yeah. And you know, it was just a celebration around it. It felt like almost a rebirth of the winning team in a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was. Yeah, so, you know, kind of how I mean, and I know we talked about this before, man, but I just want to make sure that it's kind of drilled in people's head, you know, that they understand what's going on with y'all and the brand and everything. Like, the winning team consists of a collective of MCs, visionaries, you know, everything. So it's like, kind of break that down for us, you know what I mean?
A part of the winning team is a guy that's been a good friend of mine since I was like 8. His name is Detroit, the Spartan Lions Lee. He's a professional MMA fighter. And I don't know, that's pretty much, you know, what we got. We got the, you know, we got the fight and we got the artists. Like I say, we also do film. And, you know, looking to expand sometime in the near future. You know, just bringing in more like-minded people with the same vision, but not just, you know, not just anybody.
Yeah, no, they gotta fit. They gotta fit what y'all are doing. Yeah. No, I get it. Smokey DB, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's the story with him?
Me and Smoke, we go way back to like but we go way back to high school. We used to rap. Like with Detroit, the guy that does MMA, I met him through Quint. They went to school together, and you know, we needed somewhere to rap. So Detroit, we started going to Quint's house, and we started going to Smokey's house, and we were recording in his attic. And back then we went by the name of OUT, and then we changed the name to Task Force.
OUT, what?
It just stood for like outrageous.
Okay, got you. Just shorten it up. Yeah,
some high school stuff. Then we became the Task Force, and I don't know. You know how life is. People got to go on here and go on there, do different paths. But you know, it wasn't like we weren't. You know, it wasn't like we weren't family no more. It was just different stuff going on, and you know, Detroit actually put me and Smokey back in touch, and you know, we've been rocking again ever since. You know, recording and working on stuff. I'm trying to get him back into the positions to where he can do what he loved to do. Yeah,
he got it, man. Like,
yeah, he tight, man.
he got a voice, man. He got, you know, just that vibe and that feeling, that gutter, you know what I'm saying? That gutter feeling of hip hop. That, you know, it's no frills. It's like, look, this is me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I love that about him, man. Yeah. You know, I know we got to take a break pretty soon. And I know we were going to get into one of the visuals off of the last project. Okay. The Losers Win Again. Losers Win Again project. So let's kind of brief introduce that video before we go to it.
Okay, well, this video right here is Caddy Music. Well, it's actually the Caddy Music remix. The original was on my solo project, Pimp Type Player. But me and my boy Truth hooked up. We did the remix, and I wasn't living in Atlanta back at the time, but I came here one day during the week, and you know, we knocked the video out. It was edited and shot by my boy Abib Jalil, who is also part of the winning team. And this is it, Caddy Music.
So, you know, now that we got that out of the way, man, I know we wanted to talk a little bit more about the project that's upcoming, the Good Morning Miss Badu.
Okay.
So we got the Same Old Day record out right now. That's bubbling in the streets and on the net. What's next after that though? Like, we got I don't know, is there a plan for a video for it? Or
yeah, definitely. I don't know. It's a matter of planning between people's schedules.
Yeah. And, there's a lot of MCs on there.
Yeah, and getting the I guess the idea together.
Yeah.
More concrete, but you know, it's nothing to shoot a video. I mean, especially between 3 or 4 people's minds. It should be nothing to come up with a good concept. And
exactly,
you know, we got our own cameras, so there's nothing to do it.
Yeah, you know, I do want to talk about that, man. Like, having your own cameras and just your own movement. To me, it feels like you guys are, I mean, it's not even kind of, you are like a full functioning indie label. You know what I'm saying? It's everything from the recording of the music to, you know, all the way up to the visual concept. Like, y'all got everything down pat. You know what I mean? Was that like a conscious plan?
Yeah, it's always been in the back of my mind that we need to be more self-reliant. Just for as long as I've been doing music, is very hard to rely on people sometimes.
Yeah, so I agree.
Even, you know, I figured it'd be best if I just learned how to do everything myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wasn't doing videos before, but, you know, I went ahead and bought my own camera, and you know, I actually shot a video a few weeks ago for the Good Morning Miss Badu Smokey DB video, and I edited that one. That should be coming out a little after the project drops.
Okay.
And you know, we also went the route of getting a CD duplicator, so now we can print up our own CDs.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
We got 3. You know, everybody has their own in-home studio. Truth is he's a producer. So, you know, we got, you know, to videographers, and, you know, only thing now is I guess just like graphic design and web design and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna ask what was next. That's
just,
like the obvious
you know,
place.
just learning everything is always something to do. Like always, there should never be a dull moment, because I mean, we're independent, so
yeah,
everything it has to be done by us. There's no sitting back waiting for nobody else to do it. So, you know, but it's never like work to me, because it's fun, man. You know, I love to do it.
It's like when you enjoy doing something, it doesn't feel like work, just like you were saying, man. Right. That the beauty of independence, right? It's like you can truly do what you want to do. But the flip side of that, like what has been the hardest part on this indie grind? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess just getting people to actually listen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know it's a lot of trash and a lot of garbage music, and it's like,
trust me, I know.
Everybody raps. So
yeah,
when someone approaches you that you're unfamiliar with it, and they want you to listen to something, it's kind of like, nah, you know, I don't, you know what I mean? But, you know, I haven't heard anything to where it's like when someone did listen, and it's just like, it's garbage. It's just a matter of right now is just listen. And if I promise you'll enjoy it. And if you don't, I don't think you can tell me if you don't enjoy the music, I don't think you can tell me that the quality is bad.
Gotcha.
You can't tell me that the video doesn't look good. You can't tell me that the music doesn't sound, that the music isn't mixed right.
Yeah.
Even if it's not necessarily your flavor, but that's what one thing I always want to push is quality.
No, you know, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think that is important. It's like you said, people can, if they don't like it, it's because they don't rock with that type of music.
Right.
It's not that it's not good and it's not of quality. It's just like, oh, I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
And really, they're probably not the people that you'll even have listening to the music in the first place.
But half the time they'll come around, because
yeah.
you know, just give it a chance. Sometimes it take a little while to soak in, but like I say, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's, you know, we make pretty damn good music.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
No, I agree, man. You know, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I've told you this plenty of times, dude. But like, I'm a true fan of not only the culture, but like everything about Winning Team, man. Like, I remember when I first met you, it was on that is it Truly Yours?
No, it's You're Welcome.
You're Welcome. I don't know why I keep saying Truly Yours. Dude, I had the project probably about a good two or 3 months.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, I don't know what happened, bro, but hey, I apologize, because I was sleeping on this project. Like, I had it, and I think I was at a time where I was just getting so much music that I had to kind of, you know, sit back and it had to be either something on Twitter or something that made me take it and revisit it. You know what I'm saying? And then from that point, I was just like, yeah, like let me hit this dude up, man, find out what they doing. And from that point on, it's like it's just been on the journey, man, on the journey to good music. You know.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that I can truly say about y'all is just the live show. You know, I've seen y'all perform live quite a few times, but the importance of the live show, you know what I mean, and the energy that you guys give off on stage.
Yeah.
You know, And I know it's kind of like a rhetorical question, because I know at some point you had a rough show. You know, like early on coming into the game, there was a rough show. But like, what is it that you did personally to kind of improve on?
Man, I went to every open mic in the city. Like when I was starting out, you know, I would go by myself, even if nobody was going with me. I was going to the Club Crucial open mic. Everybody was going to Throwbacks, Club Mariachi. I was over on the east side. What was that? At the Cave. There's there's a few other places too. Well, I used to go to what's that? The Peacock back in the day, man. Before they Peacock used to swing by the Apache, and
it's just everywhere.
Yeah, just everywhere, man. Just anywhere I could get on the stage is where I wanted to be. Honing and crafting what I was doing, just getting better, you know, because you get some decent feedback. You look at a little film, you know, I can do this better. We can do that better, and so it's just a process, man. You can't just jump on the stage and feel like, hey, this about to be good. You know, even you gotta. It's a lot that goes into it. Like even exercising. Yeah. Like, you know, you got to be on it, because you know, you get on stage and you get winded, and it's like, you know what I mean? Oh man, it's all bad from there. Especially after like, you know, one or two songs. Gotcha. I mean, it's, you know, at this level, but you know, I'm trying to rock a whole set, so you know, man, I get up and I'll run a few miles, and you know what I mean? Just anything to make me look better on that stage, because at this point, well, I mean, with anything you do that you want to do professionally, I think you have to step to it like a professional. It's like you wouldn't expect a track star to not run, or you know, whatever you need to be doing to make yourself better at what you do, you need to be doing it. Yeah, and you need to be doing it consistently. If that's truly what you want to do, and I've seen that like throughout the time that I've done music. That's what usually separates the people who really want to do it to the people who is just, they might be decent at it, and it's like it's something they, you know, they might want to mess around with, but it get down to the nitty gritty. It's like you really gotta be you gotta be on it.
It's that thing, man, where hard work trumps talent.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you know, I mean, talent alone it's not gonna get you anywhere. No,
it'll get you at the door. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're talented enough, it'll definitely get you at the door. But it's like all the talented people forget that you really got to open the door. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to. It's like, no, I'm dope. Like, yeah, but
everybody
you didn't.
Telling you tight, and you know, sometimes people, they get the big head and thinking they gonna step in it, and you know, man, you'll get embarrassed outside of some of these shows. Like you see somebody go on stage and come off, and it's like, wow. Yeah. You know,
that shock value, man. It's like you can tell that they put in the work. They not only put in the work, but they truly care about what they're doing. So it's like they're studying. Like, so when I'm not on stage, I'm looking at what everybody's doing. Yeah. You know, and trying to figure out what's going on. I know we got another video to go to that we got to take a break shortly. Okay. Is it the What a Day joint? I believe, and that's going to be on the Good Morning Badu project. All right, cool. So, you know, set up the video for us, man. Like, first off, what are you talking about in the record, and you know, what's the meaning behind the visual?
Well, what I'm talking about is, I don't know, you know, it's like me waking up and just thoughts that they usually go through my mind, of, you know, something I'm thinking of. You know what I'm saying? And the video it's actually in my home, just reminiscing about different stuff. If you look at it, you're about to look at it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So there it is, J-COOP, What a Day. Good morning, Miss Badu.
I be on my grind, sun up to sundown. Open up my eyes, thank God I'm still alive. Still alive in that fire, remember.
Dope visual, man. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about it because I've definitely seen the visual probably like 3 or 4 times already. But the idea behind like the visual look. I know, did Bibb shoot this one also?
Yeah, he shot it.
The red in it, man, like that red kind of like tint. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that was so dope in the visual. I don't know.
That was my idea.
What was okay? So like, what was the meaning behind that for you? Like, why did you want to do that?
Well, I don't know. I wanted to give it kind of just a different feel from the regular. You know, it was in my head. It's just in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just real strong and symbolic to me, especially everything I was looking at. And I felt like red was one of those colors that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, it's gonna bring it out. You know, hold on, stop what you're doing.
Yeah,
for a
just
second,
pay attention.
Look at this, check this out. So, you know, just trying, you know, also just trying different things, man. You know, I know people hate to see the same videos over and over again.
That goes back to that independence, man. Like being able to truly do what you want to do and not have to worry about, you know, somebody else having to approve it. It's like, you know, y'all team is small, so as long as we cool with it, like let's just go with it, you know.
Yeah.
What's the goal like for the winning team, man? Because, you know, I know y'all are independent. I know y'all moving at y'all own, you know, volume, but is it something that y'all foresee in the future, like signing to a major as a joint venture, or?
Yeah, I think that would, you know, that's whatever can help our brand and make it larger. I think that's the goal. You know, if it makes sense, I say
gotta make sense.
If it makes sense, if what we're doing is so, if we can do it by ourselves to a point where it's big enough, and you want to do this with us together, and you can help expand it, then that's cool. But you know what I mean? Like I said, as long as it
no 360s here, man. Yeah. Don't sign a 360. You know, I want to talk about it, man, because I've had this conversation with a lot of different MCs, man, and you know, a lot of people don't have the plan like y'all have. Like, you know what I mean? You can tell that this is something that y'all have talked about on numerous occasions. Like, look, this is what we're doing. Let's focus and try to get to here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of artists just don't, you know, they don't have that conversation because they're pure artists. And when you're artists, it's hard to have that business conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but with that being said, man, just talking about the business aspect and things that y'all want to do, you know, the 360 deal. And for those that don't know, like a 360 deal is just what it says. It's like labels are getting paid off of 360 degrees of your brand. Right. That's really the easiest way to sum it up, you know. And there's so many situations where it's just not beneficial for new artists. I'll put it like that. Right. Like if you're somebody of a Jay-Z caliber, or you know, Rihanna, or you know, Madonna, those 360 deals are structured a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cut Jay-Z a $300 million check, you can get some money off of all of what I do. You know, that's different. But when you're talking about giving the artist $50,000,
right? And
I want a piece of your merch, I want part of your album, I want your publishing. You know, now you're starting to look at it like, it's not beneficial. You know what I mean? And you know, I was just interested to see. I know that you're pretty knowledgeable as far as just what you want to do in business. I just want to know your take on it, like the whole 360 and what labels are doing. Because me personally, I don't blame labels. They gotta make up for lack of album sales. You know, so
I don't know. Like I said, if it made sense for you to do it, then you know. But a lot of people, they be so hungry at the time that they're blind. They just kind of, you know, they just want that chance. So it's like they don't think about it. And, you know, you have to realize everybody's not out to help you. You know, at the end of the day, to them, it's all about $1.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna milk you for everything you got, and when you ain't hot no more, you know, we don't want you no more.
Move to the next artist.
That's it.
It's a cycle. I saw something, man. I can't remember if it was on a podcast or an interview, but it might have been Ninth Wonder having a conversation about the Little Brother album. I think that's what it was. Was it The Listening? I think it was The Listening. It was the first one. But Minstrel Show. Excuse me, the Minstrel Show. And he was just talking about how the labels were so excited about the project, and it was all this build up, and then it was like the project dropped, and the next day he didn't hear it. Like
it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? The label was kind of like, all right, it's done. You know, it was like, yo, that's it. Like, we're not going to keep everything going. It was like, no, like, it's time to move to the next project. And it was like, that's when he realized was that, oh, this is how a record label runs. It's not
that's how people run.
Yeah, that's just how people run. Yeah, it's like on to the next one. Like we done. We, you know, this first week is out. You know, let's figure out the rest.
A lot of people, they be around like, you know, when that campaign first started, but when it don't move how it's supposed to move, people it's time to start sliding to the left and sliding to the right. Like, you know, like damn, you know, everybody was on it. You know, this project is out and blah blah blah, and when it don't blow up like, you know, they expect, and you know, people just they kind of slip back.
You know, whatever happened to being the one to say like, man, I was on this artist before everybody else? You know what I mean? Like, I was having this conversation with a buddy of mine about Kendrick Lamar. That I put him on Kendrick Lamar back on the it's probably the Overly Dedicated, not the Kendrick Lamar EP, but Overly Dedicated. And you know, we still were talking about, I was like, man, I remember when you first gave me that tape, you know, and it was just like, it's a good feeling. And it's like, it feel like we kind of lost that a little bit. Like, people don't want to claim that they did this. It's almost like they want to wait until you blow up and then be like, oh yeah, I remember him, I remember that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to do it during the process.
I see what you're saying. I was more so talking about people that are supposed to be in, you know, a part of the team,
in the circle.
Sometimes they, I don't know, they just kind of fall back, or, you know, like, I don't know. I've just seen it. I've seen it. It's like everybody's talking about it, and then it kind of simmers down, and you know.
Well, with that being said, what is it that you feel you can do to keep that from happening? Like, once the project is out, is it more of a promotion cycle to keep it going, or?
Well, yeah, constantly. You know, it should. I think if you believe in something, you know, that's, you know, coming from the ground up. You have to be in a continuous running motion. You can't just set it down one day and, you know, like I said, you got to keep on pushing, man. Yeah. Like, you got to continuously push, because you never know who could see it, who could jump on it, or you know what I mean. It's a forest fire effect. You know, you get it to this person, they get it to that person, and you know, before you know it, everything is on fire. It's set ablaze.
I saw that you guys are doing that with the Cadillac, the Caddy music video. It's like the project, you know, and most people, especially in today's cycle of music, like, you really got 2 weeks, and if you're lucky, a month. After that time, it's like people are kind of like, oh, I'm done with the project, like, let's move on. And to see that y'all, like, this project came out, was it July?
Like July 14th.
July 14th. The project came out in July. July 14th. I saw a link yesterday, I think, or either the day before yesterday, like, check out the Cadillac, you know, the Caddy music video. Like, you know, that's what you need, because if it's good music, it can play 5 years from now. You know what I mean? And so to keep pushing it, and the campaign to get it over 1,000, I think it's well over 1,000 views now. So now the next goal is, let's hit 2,000. You know what I'm saying? To keep it moving.
Just stay moving. Period. Even if we're not talking about a project, just, you know, just stay around.
Gotcha.
Stay in the same, you know, that same mindset. We got to push it. You know, stay focused on the goal. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it.
So, you know, with this Good Morning Miss Badu project, what's the tentative date? You guys have a date yet?
December 17th.
December 17th. So we a couple of weeks out. And I mean, I know the answer to this question, but I want to ask it anyway. Like, once they hear this project, because it's what, 7 tracks? I think 7 tracks intro. I think it's 6 or 7, something. 6 in the intro, 7, something like that. So the vibe of the album, or the EP rather, and the way that is kind of situated, I've noticed that there's, you know, a couple of crew tracks, then there's individual tracks on it. And I think what I think it is you guys are setting up for solo projects.
Yeah, we definitely are. You know, Troop he's been done with this project. Is coming out. Even if I have to put it out myself, you know, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it together. We're gonna put it out. You know, that might be, I think, January.
Okay.
I'm working on my solo project. I'm almost done. I'm just putting some finishing touches on it. Smokey DB, he's definitely working too. Abib Jalil, he's working. So it's definitely
coming.
It's definitely a lot, you know, that's about to start rolling out, and then also we still gonna be doing winning team projects.
Gotcha. You know, so it's pretty much when you say 2015, it's looking bright, like it's real. Like, I mean, you're looking at 4 or 5 projects dropping in 2015.
Yeah, I think it's enough of us to where it shouldn't be, you know, putting out music. Constantly putting out music between all of us. It shouldn't be a hard process at all, you know, and especially doing music together, you know, writing, you know, you write a verse, I write a verse. Let's do it. Let's put it out. Let's go shoot a video. You know, just always staying in motion.
That's what it's all about, man. Motion and I guess good motion at that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not just like we're just being active. It's like let's
saying, you know, being progressive versus being busy.
Yeah. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Well, man, I mean, you know, I don't want to keep you too long, man. I appreciate you coming through. Like, this is the first time we're doing this, man. Like, you know, switching it up and bringing you guys more visuals. I know y'all asked and requested that y'all like to see the podcast on camera as opposed to just listening to it. So we're still going to have it, you know, up for you to listen to it, but we also have some visuals. And, you know, we just got to make it happen. You know, shout out to our new affiliate here, man, Live Hip Hop Daily, helping us out with everything here. And so you can definitely check us out on this network quite often. But, you know, before we get out of here, you already know the drill. You're a rapper. You know, I want to hear some bars, man. Give us something, freestyle or written. You know, just we want to hear something from you.
You stop the instrumentals. I don't know the instrumental playing, man. I can take it off. Okay. Look. Now as the world turns, the sticky green burns. What's the point of fucking up? If you don't ever learn, if you can't keep it real, why you even speaking words? Situations so absurd, lay back and I observe. Yo, karma is a bitch, you gon' get what you deserve. Get out what you put in when you putting down that work. Trying to give my life meaningful, I'm 6 feet under earth. Mama hoping and she praying that I walk up in that church. But my mind off somewhere, I guess I'm out of touch. This life is too much. I'm caught up in the rush. The root of evil is a must. Government I do not trust, but I joined them anyway when I was down on my luck. Despise the free lunch. When it's time to crunch, I punch. Middle finger up. Man, these rap niggas suck. These rap niggas sus. These rap niggas puss. Who the fuck gave them a pulse? I'm appalled by a dog, and I think I've had enough since they claim to be the shit. I'ma be the one to flush, and if they try to fight back, I'ma be the one to crush. Riding down the freeway screaming, I don't give a fuck. Got a whole lot on my mind. Ain't got much time for no playing, so I ain't doing that around. It's a little something, man.
A little something. He just come in with the freestyle and just the verse just ready. That's what I'm talking about, man. As an MC, man, as an artist, you got to be ready. You got to be prepared. There's so many people that claim that they MCs, man, and you ask them to rap and they freeze up. They're like, hey, dude, you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, if you're a rapper, you know, rap. Yeah. And my thing is, I don't care. I'm not the type of person that tell you, like, I love freestyles. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I put people on the spot all the time with freestyle. Yeah. I don't care about it. I say, if you got a verse, just rap. Yeah. That's my thing. I don't care. Just rap, man. Like, I want to hear something. You can spit me something that I probably never heard, and it's not even a big deal. You know, I just, you know, rap, man. So I appreciate you coming through doing what you're supposed to do and rapping, man. Before we get out of here, though, man, like, you know, tell people how they can be get in contact with you. You know, website, Twitter, social media, all of that stuff.
You can get in touch with Winning Team Entertainment at allwedoispascigars.com. Everything is spelled right. All we do is passcigars.com. As far as, well, you go to All We Do Is Pass Cigars. That has our YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, email. Also, we have our projects on that site. So everything is there. If you want to personally get in touch with J-COOP, you can go to The Great Coop. Everything is The Great Coop. That's spelled with a D-A. Well, it's DAGREATCOOP. That's everything. Twitter, SoundCloud, Facebook, you know, whatever. it's all there.
Gotcha, man. Well, hey, man, it's J-Good and Straight Out the Den. You can follow me on Twitter at STR8 OUTDADEN. Follow the site, man. We doing some nice things, man. And we really trying to shift culture. And the only way that we can really do it is with y'all. So, you know, we need y'all help. I'm not one of those type of people that say, you know, I got it all. Like, I need y'all help. So go to the site, check it out. Listen to the podcast on iTunes, man. Subscribe on iTunes. Rate, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate you if you do it. And if not, it's no big deal, man. You know, I understand. We'll catch your attention eventually. Be the first on board. That's what I say. So, but yeah, man, other than that, man, I think this is out. Everything went well first time out, man. You know what I'm saying? First time out on the camera, everything. I think it turned out okay. You know what I'm saying? Cool, man. Wait, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for listening and for viewing. And stay tuned for more from us, StraightOutTheDen.com. Peace.